Hello everybody, this is nuzcraft and welcome back to some Hearthstone. It's been quite a while, but today is release day for the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion. I've already logged in and I have my legendary weapon. Let's take a look. We can take a look and you all can just laugh at me. So today we are going to, let's see. I gotta remember how to do this. Yeah. Kobolds. The rune spear. So we got the shaman legendary weapon. You guys can make fun of me for this. There we go. When asked what the runes do, a torrent smith smiled, a little this, a little of that. I think this weapon is super cool. Discovering spells and casting it, but it costs 8 mana. I just don't know if that's good enough for a shaman deck. I suppose we'll see. But today we're going to open up some packs, and maybe later on we will do a dungeon run. So let's go ahead and get back here to the shop and open up some packs. I got 3,800 gold. Here we go, Kobolds and Catacombs. You click this. Click this. Quantity cannot exceed 50. 38. Good deal. 3,800 gold. Let's go. Are we done? Did we do it? I think we did it. I think you guys can probably tell how often I actually buy cards, which is not very often. I'm mostly free to play. I've bumped in 20 bucks here or there. So let's start opening cards. This is pretty cool. I wonder what the opening animation is like. Very nice. Bladed Beetle. Ebon Dragonsmith. Reduce the cost of a random weapon in your hand by 2. Potion of Heroism. I have not actually seen a lot of these cards. I haven't been paying attention. Give a minion Divine Shield, draw a card. That seems good. Corrosive Sludge. Destroy your opponent's weapon. Acidic Swamp Ooze. Plus more stats, I guess. Ironwood Golem. Taunt can only attack if you have 3 or more armor. Bladed Beetle, Death Rattle gain 3 armor. Seems pretty cool. Alright. Violet Worm. Death Rattle summons 7 1/1 grubs. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like, what is it, Nefarian? No, not Nefarian. Onyxia. Dry Whisker Armorer. For each enemy minion, gain 2 armor. That seems actually pretty good. It only costs 2. Kobold Apprentice. Battlecry, deal 3 damage randomly split among all enemies. That seems expensive. That's Arcane Missiles. Plus a 2/1 for 3 mana. We've got a Shaman card, Crushing Hand. Deal 8 damage to a minion. Overload 3. That's cool. That's a really cool card. Lesser Pearl Spellstone. Ooh, the Paladin Spellstone. Summon a 2/2 spirit with Taunt. Restore 3 health to upgrade. Very nice. Oh, legendary. King's Bane, the rogue weapon. Shuffle this into your deck. It keeps any enchantments. I like it a lot. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. We're going to have fun with it. We got Flanking Strike, deal 3 damage to a minion, summon a 3/3 wolf. So that goes into the, that might go into Hunter decks anyways, but it's definitely going to go into that no minion Hunter. Violet Worm again, Benevolent Djinn. At the end of your turn, restore 3 health to your hero. So this is statted okay, and it activates your Spellstone. I like it. Gather your party, recruit a minion. Don't know how good this is, but it seems fun. Alright, Guild Recruiter. Recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. I don't know if this is good. This seems like the stats seem low for something that expensive. But it's a build-around deck. Dry Whisker Armor again, Sleepy Dragon. This is going to be great, especially if Priest is good. Because it's got 4 attack. Kobold Barbarian. At the start of your turn, attack a random enemy. So this is kind of like the Ogre, whatever the Ogre's called. Ogre Brute? Brute Ogre, something like that. It's kind of like that, except that you don't even get a choice. That one's got like a 50% chance to attack a random enemy. Arcane Artificer. Whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. I'm up in the air. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. It might be good. It might be bad. But it might just be a way to heal in Mage. Epic. And rare. Alright, our epic is Unstable Evolution. This seems really cool, like targeted evolution, so it's more expensive than Evolve, but you get to choose targets and then you can keep casting it that turn, which seems good. Cheat Death, one of the new rogue secrets. I think this is really good, actually. It's kind of like a Shadow Step, but delayed. Your opponent has some chance to play around it, but still you're going to get a minion that costs 2 less out of it, and you're going to use up that whole minion. Dark Pact, destroy a friendly minion, restore 8 health. Maybe this is good. It's cheap and it heals. Gem-Studded Golem, taunt, can only attack if you have 5 or more armor. Maybe there's an armor warrior that can use this, I don't know. Crystal Lion, Divine Shield, costs 1 less for each silver hand recruit you control. So, to get it for free, you have to have 6 silver hand recruits. That doesn't seem good enough. Maybe in Wild. This might be a wild card. Alright, we've got 2 Cantle Shots. 1 mana, 1/3 is immune while attacking. I don't know if that's good. I don't know. I'm trying to think of when that would be really good. I mean, maybe with something like Hunter's Mark on a big minion. Trying to think of good weapon buffs. Yeah, I don't know. Scorp-O-Matic, destroy minion with 1 or less attack. So, Doomsayers, I guess. Or this Stone Skin Basilisk. Divine Shield and Poisonous. 1/1. Yeah, but it costs 3. I don't know if that's worth it either. Shroom Brewer. Battle Cry, restore 4 health. People might play this card. Health is important. The Lesser Ruby Spellstone, Mage Spellstone. Add a random mage spell to your hand and play 2 elementals to upgrade. So this will definitely be seen in Elemental Mage, which might be good. Toothy Chest, at the start of your turn, set this minion's attack to 4. So it's like a cheaper validated Doomsayer. I don't know if it's good enough. Raven Familiar. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. This might be used, especially if people are playing that deck that runs lots of high cost spells. Oaken Summons, gain 6 armor. Recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. This is like a druid deck that might be good, where you're just recruiting a bunch of 4 cost minions. Flanking Strike, we already talked about. I think that's pretty good. Alright, we've got Benevolent Djinn again. We've got Guild Recruiter again. Lesser Amethyst Spellstone. This is the Warlock Spellstone. Dealing damage to a minion and life steal. This is a good card. I think life gain as Warlock is important, and taking damage from your cards is easy. So this is good. Good. Green Jelly. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/2 ooze with taunt. I like this card just because it's green jelly, and I think it might be good. Summoning cards with taunt is good. Cave Hydra is 3 mana 2/4, also damages the minions next to whomever this attacks. So this is kind of like, you remember old Foe Reaper? Also, Death Knight Garrosh. I just imagine this buffed up with Houndmaster. That can be really devastating to an opponent's board with a 4 health. I like it. Another Candle Shot, another Scorpomatic, another Raven Familiar, Silver Vanguard, 7 mana 3/3, Death Rattle Recruit, an 8 cost minion. That's a pretty rough upfront cost for really crappy stats. I don't know if that's good enough. Maybe it depends on what 8 drops you put in. And then Dragon Slayer, 3 mana 4/3, deal 6 damage to a dragon. This will see play if dragons see play, and if this sees play, then dragons won't see play. So it's going to be like a vicious circle. I mean, it's going to be like, at least it's not as swingy as like Crawler or Hungry Crab, but it's still going to hurt early game dragon decks. Alright, Plated Beetle we've talked about. Lesser Sapphire Spellstone. This is a Shaman 1. Summon a copy of a friendly minion. Overload 3 mana, crystals to upgrade. I don't think this is good enough. Maybe it is good enough. I don't summon 1 copy at 7 mana is not good enough. So you're definitely gonna have to upgrade it, which means you're gonna have to overload a lot, and I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe you can take the board early and then use this to really control the board afterwards. Not sure. Unidentified Shield. Gain 5 armor. Gains a bonus effect in your hand. I don't remember the bonus effects right off the top of my head, but I know one of them is like gain 10 more armor. So like gaining 15 armor for 6 and Warrior is pretty good. Trog Gloom Eater is a taunt poisonous 1/5 for 5. This is cool, but it's really expensive. It's like a more expensive Stubborn Gastropod. Stubborn Gastropod didn't really see constructed play, probably because of the 2 health. So we might see this one. I don't know. Ooh, legendary. Oh yes, the Hunter legendary. Katharina Winter Wisp. Battlecry, and a Death Rattle Recruit a Beast. I don't know if this card is good, but it seems like fun. Getting beasts out of your deck, getting Highmanes out of your deck, getting Swamp King Dread and King Crushes out of your deck. But I would have to have a King Crush. I don't have a King Crush. I don't want to craft a King Crush. We'll have to figure something else out. Lesser Amethyst Spellstone. We already talked about this one, we talked about that one. Fungal Mancer. Give adjacent minions +2/+2. 2 mana 2/2, 5 mana 2/2. I think this seems bad. I don't think we see this. And then Unidentified Shield. It's too expensive for crappy stats. Ooh, 2 rares and an epic. Grand Archivist. At the end of your turn, cast a spell from your deck. Targets chosen randomly. This might see play if you're running very specific spells, but I don't think so. I think it's too random. It might be fun. You might play a bunch of like Pyroblasts to try and get out Pyroblast early or something like that. Wandering Monster. This is a cool hunter secret. Summon a 3-cost minion as the new target. It's like Bear Trap plus Get Down at the same time. And then Dire Mole, 1 mana 1/3 beast. This is going to be like the best card in Hunter, which is cool. And I mean it's neutral, but this is going in like every Hunter deck ever, except for the one with no minions. Oaken Summons, and then Hooked Reaver, Battlecry if you have 15 or less health, gain +3/+3 in taunt. 4 mana 7/7. If you're doing a bunch of damage to yourself, maybe that happens on 4 more often than you'd think. Sleepy Dragon, Gilded Gargoyle. 3 mana 2/2, add a coin to your hand. I wonder, I bet Razakis Priest, Kazakus Priest plays this. Vulgar Homunculus, 2 mana 2/4 with taunt, deal 2 damage to your hero. This card is real good. Real good. 2 damage to your hero is a minor price to pay for those great stats and taunt. Cheat Death from Rogue, Wandering Monster from Hunter. Toothy Chest, Fungal Enchanter. Battlecry, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Maybe in Priest with North Shore Cleric. This is like a cheaper... What is that one? Is it 5 mana 4/5 that does the same thing? Yeah, it's just a cheaper one of those. Arcane Artificer, Gravel Snout Knight. This is pretty cool art. Writing like a little mole. Battlecry, summon a random 1-cost minion for your opponent. So this has the same stats as Zombie Chow, but the Battlecry is worse. So I don't know if this one sees play. You can get wrecked by 1-cost minions, or you can just win. I don't know. I don't think we see this. Flanking Strike we've seen already. Crushing Hand, Benevolent Djinn, Elven Minstrel. Combo, draw 2 minions from your deck. Understated, 4 mana. We might see this in some sort of minion tempo rogue, maybe. Seems pretty good. Potion of Heroism we've seen. Shroom Brewer we've seen. Silver Vanguard, Healing Rain, restore 12 heart health. Restore 12 health, randomly split among all friendly characters. That seems fun. I don't know if it's good enough though. I mean, best case scenario, it's 12 health to your face. Or I guess you heal up your board as well, and then the rest goes to your face. I mean, this seems pretty good actually. Kobold Barbarian, at the start of your turn, attack a random... Oh, we've seen that one already. Kobold Librarian. Battlecry, draw a card. Deal 2 damage to your hero. This is a really good card. Dealing 2 damage is not much of a downside. Drawing a card is a really good upside. And it's on 1 mana, so this is great. And Oaken Summons we've already seen. Alright, Oaken Summons we've seen. Shifting Scroll. Each turn this is in your hand, transform it into a random mage spell. It doesn't have a cost. This is like Molten Blade or Shifting Xeris, but those both have costs. How do spells work when they don't have a cost? I don't know. Interesting though. Raven Familiar, Unidentified Shield, Murmuring Elemental. Battlecry, your next Battlecry this turn triggers twice. Oh, so this is like our substitute for Bran in Shaman. I'm sure there are some great Battlecries that we can use Murmuring Elemental on. Can't think of any off the top of my head. Maybe some of the totem stuff, where we're summoning basic totems to try and get Alakir. It's possible. Ooh, an epic Shimmering Courser. Only you can target this with spells and hero powers. I think this card is super cool. They kind of showed it off on one of the Blizzard streams in like a Paladin deck. So they put a bunch of enchantments on it, and then the enemy had to bust through it with like minions, which seemed like a good way to do things. It's also been brought up that this is going to be really good in Hunter decks with Rexar. Because Rexar can discover this as one of his build beasts, which is pretty good. Kobold Apprentice we've seen, Gather Your Party we've seen, Sudden Betrayal. Secret for the Rogue, when a minion attacks your hero, instead it attacks one of its neighbors. I think this card is pretty good. It's kind of like Misdirection from Hunter, but you just guarantee that it hits another minion. And then Fungal Mancer we've seen. Another epic, Astral Tiger. Death Rattle, shuffle a copy of this minion into your deck. So this we saw on one of the Blizzard streams with the Druid decks that recruit 4-mana cards. So they just kept recruiting this card out of their deck. It died and went back in their deck, and they recruited it back out, which is pretty freaking cool. They just never fatigue. Hoarding Dragon, 4-mana 5/6. Give your opponent 2 coins. So this is like giving your opponent 2 mana, and you're only getting an extra mana worth of stats. I don't think this is worth it. Cavern Shiny Finder, draw a weapon from your deck. This is going to be good. This is going to be played. We've seen these two. Alright, Hooked Reaver we've seen, Candle Shot, Toothy Chest, Gem-Studded Golem, Barkskin. Give a minion +3 health, gain 3 armor. So this is an activator for your spellstone. 1 mana. I don't think this is good enough. I might be wrong though. Maybe giving a minion 3 health is good. We've seen these 4, Sleeping Oozling, Battlecry, gain the Death Rattle of a random minion in your deck. I think this is going to be really cool if you can put good Death Rattles in your Hunter deck, because then they can go off more than once. Crystal Lion, Shifting Scroll, Draw Glue Meter, Unidentified Elixir, give a minion +2/+2, gains a bonus effect in your hand. So this can be something like +2/+2 with Divine Shield, Taunt maybe, I don't remember the rest of them. This might actually see play in Priest. They used to have, what was it, Valen's Chosen? Which is +2/+4 for 3. This is obviously not as good, but seems fun. Extra health in Paladin is really important, because they can heal it better. Kobold Hermit. Choose a basic totem and summon it. This seems bad, but it might be good. I don't know. I don't know if Totem Shaman is going to be good. Golden Rare and an Epic. So, Possessed Lackey. Death Rattle, recruit a demon. This might be really good. There's some strong demons coming out with Warlock class. A lot of them have like negative battle cries too. Raven Familiar, Crushing Walls, 7 mana, destroy your opponent's left and rightmost minions. Sounds really cool, but it's like, for 7 mana, would you rather do this, or would you rather deal 4 damage to the whole enemy board? Or would you rather deal 5 damage to a minion and summon a 5 cost? Or would you rather just take all the minions off the board and shuffle them into your opponent's deck? Like, this just doesn't do enough for 7 mana. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people just play huge stuff, and this is the only way to kill things. Possible. Unlikely, but possible. Shimmering Shroom. At the end of your turn, summon a random 1-cost minion. 3 mana. 1/2. Seems expensive.
Golden Common.
Golden Common, Toothy Chest. Shrieking Shroom. Oh, Shimmering Shroom. I said it's Shrieking Shroom, not Shimmering. Cursed Disciple. Summon a 5/1 Revenant on Death Rattle. Magma Rager plus Magma Rager. I don't think it's good enough. I think it's too easy to deal 1 damage. But maybe use this for like Jungle Giants. Druid Quest. Maybe Druid Quest comes back. I doubt it. Druid Quest was pretty bad. 2 rares, 2 Guild Recruiters, Crystal Lion, Silver Vanguard, Duskbreaker. This card is like super hyped priest. Super hyped. It's gonna be so good. This card is ridiculous. It's the same as Hellfire, but it doesn't hit your face, and you get a 3/3 body. This has all been said before, but this card is really good. And it's a dragon. Rare. We've seen all of these. Ooh, epic and rare. Level up. Give your Silver Hand recruits +2/+2 and taunt. I don't think this is good enough. Getting a board of 3/3s is just not good enough. And we've seen the rest, especially for 5 mana. That's expensive. Ooh, a rare and an epic. Another Astral Tiger. I like having 2 of those. Epics are hard to come by. So, Unidentified Maul. 3 mana 2/2. Gains a bonus effect in your hand. None of the bonus effects add attack. So I don't know that this card is actually good enough. Because 2 attack, I don't think a 2 attack weapon does enough. Especially on 3 mana. Another Shifting Scroll, 2 Gem-Studded Golems, Dragon Slayer, Kobold Illusionist. Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 copy of a minion from your hand. It's a 4 mana 3/3. That might be good. Cheat out some, like a Gadgetzan Auctioneer or something. Yeah, that might be good. We'll have to see. But it is a Death Rattle. It would have been better if it was a Battle Cry, but that'd be like Barnes. Alright, Feral Gibberer. Gibberer. This is a meme card. Meme. Sneaky Devil, 4 mana 2/2, stealth. All your other minions have +1 attack. That doesn't seem like enough for 4 mana. You have to have a lot of minions on board to make this better than like a Direwolf Alpha. And we've seen the rest. Golden Rare, and 2 more rares. Possessed Lackey, we've got the Hunter Spellstone. Lesser Emerald Spellstone, summon 2 3/3 wolves. Play Secret to upgrade. I think this card is pretty cool, but, and there's always a but. It gets wrecked by AoE, 3/3 wolves are not big enough. Lesser Diamond Spellstone, resurrect 2 friendly minions, cast 4 spells to upgrade. This is the Priest Spellstone. It's pretty expensive, but it might be good. It might be good, especially if you get it all the way upgraded and you're resurrecting like 4 different friendly minions. Another epic. Psychic Stream. This was the 7 mana card I was talking about, comparing to Crushing Walls. This one's just way better. And it's in Priest. Yeah. Boisterous Bard, give your other minions +1 health. Health, 3 mana, 3/2. I don't see it. I don't see it getting played. Murmuring Elemental, Green Jelly, Hoarding Dragon. We've seen these guys. Alright, we have seen all of these. We have seen all of these. Golden Rare Duskbreaker. I like it. And Lesser Mithril Spellstone. So this is the Warrior Spellstone. Summon a 5/5 Mithril Golem. This one's 7 mana as well. I think when it's fully upgraded you can summon 3 5/5s. Just in time for them to Dragonfire Potion and kill you. I shouldn't say that. It might be good. I don't know. Hungry Etten. Taunt. Battlecry. Summon a random 2-cost minion for your opponent. 6 mana 4/10. This might be good. This might have enough health, especially against like Priest with the 4 attack, to do something, but some of those 2 mana minions are like Doomsayer and anything poisonous. We've seen all of these. We have seen all of these. When did we have the when did we have that gold or that legendary priest weapon or not legendary rogue weapon? Are we coming up on the pity timer? Not yet. We've seen all these. Ooh, there we go. Epic. Alright, Crushing Walls. Oh man, I didn't want that one. Here we go. What's it gonna be? Whoa. Rin, the First Disciple. Meme card. Might be fun though. Stealing your opponent's deck sounds great. Ebon Dragonsmith. We've seen that one. Dragonsmith. Let's see. We have seen all of these as well. Primal Talismans. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a random basic totem. If you're running that totem deck, that's going to be pretty good. And it keeps things on your board, so, like, Bloodlust is easier to do. And that's it. That's all of our packs. I know it was only 44, but let's take a look. I wonder how many duplicates we got. Kobolds. Look at that, we got 72 extra commons and 5 extra rares. So, Bark Skin, make like a tree and gain armor. Astral Kitty Litter is surprisingly hard to find. Marked as Rust-Proof Iron Golem. Ha! Ironwood. That's funny. Oaken Summons. Look at this, I got 7 of these. The guild use oak trees until they all turn to ash. Huh. Get it? Ash. Ash trees. I got a bunch of hunter stuff. 4 candle shots, once called Candelar Shortbow of the Ancient Whisker. Not all who wander are lost. This one sure is lost though. It's pretty good. Okay, I'm not going to read all of these, but I'm going to read the legendary ones. She's not one of those tree hugger elves, but she does like the occasional cuddle. Look at this, look at this. I got 6 Raven Familiars. Two Duskbreakers, one of them's golden. I might disenchant goldens sometime. King's Bane, but it has a soft spot for Emperors. Oh, that's good. Rune Spear. When asked what the runes do, the Tornsmith smiled, a little this, a little of that. Rin, the first disciple. Signed and sealed, she delivers oblivion. I like how she's like a kind of an old person. Big fan. Even though the card is not great. Look at this. 6. 6 of these. Nothing crazy here. Five Kobold Apprentices, 7 Toothy Chests. That's ridiculous. Look at this, 9 Guild Recruiters. 9 of them. That's how many I needed. And then there's always Marin. My name is Marin the Fox. You took my treasure. Prepare to die. 5 of these. 4 of these. Disenchant time. So I've got 3,000 arcane dust, which is enough for what? 1 legendary? Almost 2? Legendaries cost 1,600, right? Yeah, they cost 1,600. So her name seems a bit cheesy. It's because she's Gorgon. Zola. Gorgonzola. So we'll probably pick out some legendaries once the meta starts to shape out. We'll have some fun with that. Anyways, that's it for my card opening. Thank you so much for watching. I think we're going to end up doing a dungeon run in the next vid, so stop by for that a little bit later. Anyways, thank you so much. This was nuzcraft, and we'll see you in the next one.